Hi, sweeties. Today we are talking about this Cuisinart air fryer toaster oven. It is model number, let me make sure I get it right, reading it off the manual, TOA-60 series toaster oven air fryer. We're going to check it out. Does it make toast? The very basic thing that we needed to do. We're going to test it out. How does it cook? How does it work? What are the pros and cons? We'll talk about the dimensions of it. Is it going to fit on your countertop? All of that good stuff. But first, please subscribe to Sweet Savant. Hit that thumbs up, that notification bell. And now let's talk about this Cuisinart TOA-60 series toaster oven air fryer. This toaster oven, first of all, I'm not supposed to be using it on this counter. You shouldn't have the cord hanging off the side like this because it is a hazard. Someone can get caught in it, a child running by or something. So always use it plugged up into a wall and not dangling over the counter. So let's say that right off the bat. It comes with a rack as well as an air fryer basket and a sheet pan, and you use these together. When you're air frying, you put the basket on top of the sheet pan and slide it into the rack. It has two positions and heating elements on the top and the bottom and a fan on the top. The inside has a nonstick coating that you can wipe clean with a slightly damp cloth. Once you let it cool and unplug it, after use, you want to clean it, wipe the inside and the outside, but let it be completely cool. And then you can wash these items, the rack, the basket, by hand in warm soapy water, the sheet tray. You can put it in the dishwasher, but I usually just hand wash these types of things. But these items are dishwasher safe. Let's take a look at the dimensions. So that is just about 16 inches wide, 14 inches high, about 15.5 inches deep. There. I purchased this from Amazon. Prices will vary. I'll put the information in the description box. And I did several tests with it to see how it works. It says it gets up to 450 degrees with the air fryer. So I grabbed my Weber Connect grill thermometer. You can use it on any grill as well as any oven, air fryer, toaster oven, all of that stuff. So I plugged that in and cranked this up to 450 degrees to see, does it really get that hot? Well, it does definitely get that hot. It gets way past 450 degrees. Like, I was shocked at how hot it gets. And I looked at some Amazon reviews, and one of the things that kept coming up was that people were burning their food. And I can I can see why. You're gonna have to really adjust the temperature down. After you cook with it for a little while, you'll get to know how hot this thing really gets. So you will have to lower the temperatures. I mean, this thing was getting past 600 degrees, which is bananas. It has a more analog look to it, a retro look, which is, I think, very cute. It comes in several different finishes. The outside, this part is stainless steel, but the front you can get in different colors. I chose white just to kind of see how it looked with the white kitchen. I really like the look. It's not quite as modern and sleek, but I like the little bit of retro look of it. One thing I will say about the retro knobs is that every time you turn the timer knob or the toast knob, it ticks. Like, it ticks the whole time you're using it. I find that really annoying. So I can the ticking is an absolute no for me. That's a no go. Another one of the cons to this is that you can't really get an accurate time or temperature with the way that these knobs are. Like you can't set it for 415 degrees or, 325 degrees. It has these marks that go up by 50 degrees. Let's look closely at that. I mean, the marks go up by 50 degrees on the temperature, and the time, it says 10, then there's a slit, like a tick for 15, and then 20, and a tick for 25. So you can't set it for you can't set this toaster oven for an exact time and an exact temperature, which is very frustrating. So that, again, is an absolute no for me. And then it has the toast functions. And my husband loves toast. That is his main thing. Like, why have a toaster oven and an air fryer, all these things on your counter when you can get one unit that can act as an air fryer with a large capacity and toast as well? So I set the air fryer toaster oven up with 4 slices of bread, and it really just fits 4 regular slices of bread, not 6 like it says in the description on Amazon. And it's a little bit difficult to know exactly where to set it to get the proper doneness. So I set it sort of halfway between medium and dark. And I did 1 slice with like a little American cheese on top, which is my favorite snack. And for the slice with American cheese, it came out exactly like I like it, with a little scorched on top. But the other slices of toast were a little dark for me. But it does toast on the top and the bottom fairly evenly, so you don't have to turn your toast. I tried it again with another couple slices of toast, slices of bread. And this time I set it just between light and medium, but a little more close to the medium side to see how that would look. And once that was done, let's take a look and see. And that still came out, pretty dark, but that's more along the lines of where I like my toast. And again, it toasted pretty evenly on the top and on the bottom, as well as across the sides. You can see it's a little lighter in one side, but all in all, I think, I would go a little less than that for my toast. So I tried it one more time to see if we do it closer to the light setting, what would it look like? So I put it just right, slightly past light, to see how the toast would come out, and it didn't do much at all on that setting. So I would still be looking for the proper toast setting for me. And then the thing is that you have to remember where on the dial you need to turn it in order to get the proper toast. Like, you can't really even tell somebody else, like, oh, set it to a quarter way between medium and dark, But the toast is kind of similar. You have to kind of figure out where on the dial between light, medium, and dark you like your toast. And I tried several times. I still got to work on it to figure out what is exactly the toast level for me, and like, how do you even remember where to turn it, because you kind of got to guess in between those areas. You can't set it to, like, say, level 6 or level 3 or something like that to remember how to get the toast like you like it. So that's an issue. Now, I did try cooking in this. I made some cornmeal crusted shrimp, and they came out really good. I set the temperature to 425 degrees. I actually used this crisper basket on the rack instead of on the sheet pan like I was supposed to, but I forgot. So I put this on the rack. I put my coated shrimp, sprayed the rack for the basket first, and then sprayed my shrimp, popped that into the Cuisinart toaster oven air fryer, and they came out really good, but very fast. Like first set the timer. I set the temperature for 425 degrees and the timer for 15 minutes and let it preheat for 5 minutes. So when I put the shrimp in, it was about 10 minutes, and that came out pretty good, but I had to do it in batches. So when I cooked the second batch, this oven was still hot. So that only needed to be in for about 7 minutes to cook all the way through really fast. It got like really crispy. I didn't even have to turn it because of the top and bottom heating elements. So, I mean, it works, but it gets super, super hot. So you're going to have to keep an eye on it and figure out where the temperature needs to be. The Weber Connect is super, super handy in letting you know what temperature you're actually cooking at. So I recommend picking up one of those for when you're grilling. And I have some demos of that on the channel as well. Great when, to find out what temperature is your oven really cooking at. What temperature is your toaster oven, your air fryer. So it's really handy to have. And that can help you, pop that in and see where your temperature is and adjust it so that you don't burn your food. But all in all, I'm going to have to say that this Cuisinart TOA-60 air fryer, toaster oven air fryer is a no. I'm going to have to give it a thumbs down. Because of you can't really set it accurately and it runs really, really hot. They do have a digital version of their air fryer toaster oven. So if you have this digital version, please let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts. But yeah, this is a no for me. This is a no. If you have this toaster oven, let me know if you've had any issues with it. Burning your food, or if you love it, let me know. I'd love to hear your experience if you have this Cuisinart air fryer toaster oven, this one or the digital version. That's it. Please subscribe to Sweet Savant, hit that thumbs up, that notification bell, and y'all have a delicious day.